Hi everyone. Today we will be detailing the functioning and the features of the web application created for Lab 6 by my group for CS252 systems programming. The web application that we decided to come up with was LearnTeX, an interactive tool to teach anyone how to use the typesetting system LaTeX. When people use LaTeX, they can create much cleaner, more beautiful, and more organized documents in no time. Some use cases are for professional-looking PDF documents, or just professional-looking documents in general. As you can see over here, the LearnTeX app is hosted by Firebase, and to get started, we simply sign in with our Google account. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. As it logs in, you see that it leads us to the next base website, which is the actual tutorials for the LearnTeX. As you can see, we have detailed so far 9 different lessons that the user can use to learn the basics of how LaTeX works. There are some lessons that I've already completed, but there are some that are still yet to be done. Let's see how a lesson looks like. For example, Lesson 1, Font Effects. On the left-hand side, you can see the user is prompted for different instructions and different how-tos on how to make different font effects. As you can, on the right-hand side, the user is to add the code, and once they feel they have entered the correct code, they simply click this check button on the lower right-hand corner. Let's go ahead and see what the lesson asks us to do. It wants us to type the word italics in italics, bold in bold, and underline underlined. Let's go ahead and do that. So for italics, we simply use the function textit with the parameter italics in order to type italics. Same for text bold, except we simply use BF. Finally, underline, where we simply use underline. Once we feel we've gotten the correct result, we click the little check button. And once the computer is finished checking whether or not the code entered is correct, it tells us whether or not we're right. As you can see, we got something wrong. And I actually made a typo over here. I'm going to go ahead and fix that. And now we check. Correct. Way to go. Once we click the Way to Go page, we are taken back to the landing page for LearnTeX, where users can look at other tutorials and continue their knowledge. Now I want to walk you through the different technologies we used in creating this project. We used HTML, CSS, and TypeScript in order to create the basic layout for the web page, along with AngularJS to create more functionality and more interactivity. For the database, we used Firebase, as was stated before. Using Firebase, we can create different profiles for different users. And as you can see, all these users have various pass maps. The pass maps are used to identify how many lessons the user has completed and what kind of things that are yet to be done. On top of being able to categorize users, the Firebase system is also used to categorize the different lessons that we have. As you can remember, we have 9 different lessons so far, and those lessons are categorized right here by simply storing all the CSS and HTML which is required to render that particular lesson onto the screen. We hope you enjoyed the presentation for our web application for Lab 6, LearnTeX. I'm going to go ahead and log out now and give it a little bit of a rest. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed.